Welcome guys, I'll be showing you today how to use glide mode on your Mercedes.
Let off the gas. I'm going to go a little faster first, but if I let off the gas, it'll go into something called a glide mode. Once it realizes this, I'm trying to do that. See that by that thing in the top left hand corner? Looks like a boat, it's like sailing.
So to have this work, you have to be in comfort mode, you can't be in any other mode. And then all you gotta do is get into your highest gear. You can use the paddle if you want, or you can just let the transmission itself do it. And once you let off the throttle, the car itself will put it into glide mode. And this is how I get such amazing fuel economy in such an awesome car. Don't use glide mode if you're gonna do constant start stops or you're gonna need overtaking power. Like this is the place I have to use the throttle quite a bit because sometimes cars are coming right at you because there's parked cars randomly on this road. So this is a great place for me to use the glide mode. It's a 70 that eventually drops to a 50 that drops to a 30. So basically I get to 70, I get it into glide mode, and then the rest of the way I'm just gliding. And this is going to put me into a roundabout junction, and I'm still just gliding, and I'm going to get my lane, and I'm still just gliding because I'm not having to use throttle because the car's just going to decelerate to the speed. And then once I do my next turn, it'll become a 30, and then once again I'm just gliding. This works so great because I'm not going to need throttle, and if something happens you can always get back on the throttle and that'll work perfectly as well. Okay, here another opportunity for me to use glide mode. There's trucks and stuff on this road. It's going to be a 70. It was a 50, now it's a 70, so I have to actually use the throttle, get to speed, and then I let off and let it glide the rest of the way. And then as it starts dropping off speed, I will get back on the throttle again, get it right back to the 70 or 50, whatever the speed limit's going to be, and then I will let off again, causing to go back into glide mode. And just doing this when you're just trying to drive casually and you're just, spending time on a freeway or a motorway, it makes a big difference in your fuel economy. I know I'm going to pick this car to be fuel efficient, but a little bit helps the environment, and then I can drive what I want. Okay, so I've got my max speed set, so it won't go over 70 because I don't want a ticket, and where we're located is very, very heavily patrolled with cameras. So I've set it to 70 as my max speed, and then all I'm going to do is enter into the glide mode. There's another way you can do it. If you just press up on the paddle when you're already in the highest gear, it will go into glide mode. And you can see it's gliding for quite some time actually. That's why I'm getting such amazing fuel economy in this car. And that could be another way you can sell it to your wife if they have a problem with it. For me, I'm pretty lucky. My wife doesn't really care what I buy as long as I pay for it myself. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next Wednesday.